Please give a huge round of applause, everybody, for Brianna Knickerbocker and Brandon McInnis! All right, Utah. I'm pretty sure that wasn't loud enough.
Oh my God.
Let's do it again! Give it up! Give it up! You're all being filmed, so just make sure you sign the NDA. All right, my name is Mario DeAngelis. More importantly, I'm gonna have my friends introduce themselves. I'm pretty sure you know who they are.
Hi, I'm Brandon McInnis, and I voice.
Yes, hi, I'm Brandon Knickerbocker, and I voice.
All right.
No, we should.
Like, yep,
we
that's
should.
perfect.
I'm Brandon McInnis. I voice Gyutaro. You saw in the thing.
I'm Brianna Knickerbocker, and I voice Kanao.
So, a few of you showed up. Thank you.
Wait,
question.
we have interpreters? And can we clap for the interpreters, please?
Yeah, give it up.
Thank you
Very
so
good,
much.
then. Nice. First question, how in the world did either of you think you'd get into this culture? How did you think that may go down? Like, did you die to do this, or it just kind of happened? How did it happen?
I thought you were going to say, how'd you got into this cult? And I was like, well.
No.
The Demon Slayer call.
That's a different panel.
That's after.
Yeah, that's after.
Yeah.
That's at 10 p.m. Okay. No, how did you get into this Demon Slayer world?
Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but we seen Demon Slayer explode, right? It started off much smaller than it is now. Wow. And I think all of us actors have been so grateful for any opportunity to even be part of it, even from early on, because it was a cool show. It's always been a cool show, you know?
And sometimes when a show is coming out, there's word on the street, like we kind of all talk to each other as voice actors. There's word on the street when the show is like super popular.
Yeah.
And when Demon Slayer was coming out, we kind of all knew, oh, this is one of the shows. This is going to be big.
Definitely.
Opening weekend, Infinity Castle. I think they know. Let's be honest. You do your job. You love the thing. You're in the industry. You're still looking at those box office numbers. How did you feel that opening weekend? In this country alone, 77 million. All over the world, over 358 million so far. Give it up for Infinity Castle. Box office all over the world. How do you feel on opening weekends?
Well, I think, listen, I've been an anime fan for a very long time. A very long time. Like, so long that when I started being a fan, it wasn't cool.
Totally.
Raise your hand if you
I
started
remember that.
in anime back. Yeah.
I know the decade
Where are my
you're
elder
talking about.
millennials at?
That's right.
Woo!
And now we rule the world.
We took our revenge.
Yes.
We became the cool kids.
Yes.
All of us collectively.
Nerds unite, okay? That's right. That's right. I defer back to Hackers. I learned everything I learned from Hackers.
Yes.
That movie where, yeah. Anyway, but how do you feel about your job is awesome. You're in this world. Did you research it before, or were you just kind of like, this is what I'm doing now?
For anime, like voiceover?
Yeah. So for the Demon Slayer,
Well, I originally, so we just we don't, it's so funny because so many people will be like, did you audition for this character? It's crazy because it's like we don't actually get to pick who we audition for. And it's kind of sad sometimes because like I never got to audition for certain things that I would have loved to. But it's like which casting director knows you, which relationships you have. And I'm really lucky, you know, I've been, you know, had a relationship with Bang Zoom for a while, and I was really lucky. I got an audition for Demon Slayer, and I auditioned for Nezuko first, and then Mitsuri. And then I actually got offered Kanao. I never even auditioned for her. So that's, yeah.
Well, it's complicated. Like being an
So
actor,
complicated.
being a voice actor in LA is so complex because you're not, when you send in an audition, it's not just for that character. Right?
Exactly.
The casting director is looking for people to fill all kinds of roles, and they can't possibly audition every single one because there are so many.
Right.
So they're relying not only on your audition for that role, but every audition you've ever submitted to that casting director in your entire career.
That's
is
why
taken into account.
Exactly, and that's why you can get offers because
Yeah.
they know your work and they know what you can do.
And this is a cumulative thing. Like
Yes.
being a voice actor, it takes years and years and years and years. And part of it is for this reason, because casting directors have to know what you can do over a long period of time, and then they slot you in. They're like, oh, this person would be great for this.
Yeah.
I had a different experience though.
Yeah.
So I moved to LA about 5 years ago, and I think the auditions for Demon Slayer happened before
Yes,
that, right?
definitely.
Yeah. So I was not part of that first round, and I had done a few things at Bang Zoom, but the Gyutaro audition was different. I think that thing went everywhere. I think it went to multiple markets because they were really, really focused on trying to do justice to the original voice. And in this audition, they sent out, there was an MP3 with it, with Ryota Osaka's incredible performance of Gyutaro in the Japanese. And they were like, study this. And I'm like, okay. And I listened, I was like, what is this dude doing? I've never heard anyone do this with their voice in any language. Okay, and I sat there and played with it, and I learned.
It's
It's so weird. It's just weird, and I learned.
Your brain is like, literally, what am I
What
hearing?
is happening?
Yeah.
You know, and I learned I have a weird set of vocal cords that can do the thing.
You're like, what's the guy in Taken? What's it, Liam Neeson?
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a very particular set of skills.
Yes.
I was like, it's my time.
Yes.
My time has come.
You hit on something extraordinarily important. You have the source material, and you already answered that question that I had, and a lot of people probably had. They do sit you down and show you the original source material. Is that correct?
Yes, we preview every single line
That's
before
what
we
I thought.
record it.
Yes.
To get our context.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about Infinity Castle. You get. Spoiler alert, I think that's going to happen every time. I'm just going to keep saying Infinity Castle. And then my job's done. You're at the table read. You're figuring it out. How did you feel when you read the script for Infinity Castle? And you're
Table
like,
read? Was there a table read?
So there are no table reads.
oh,
You're about to learn about some anime dubbing right here. I'm excited.
there we
Yeah,
go.
it was.
Now I'm embarrassed.
It was, the Japanese music is, wow. That's called con brain, and that's a real thing. The first movie was going to be released in Japan mid-July, and then they gave the release date for the English version in the United States, September 12th. So it was this waiting game of like, oh my God, what's happening? What's happening? When are we going to record it? They haven't asked us to record it. What's going on? And then all of a sudden we get an email, and that's how it usually is, where it's like, we're recording the movie. Are you available? And you're like, oh my God, okay, I guess we're doing it.
So
That makes sense.
Anime dubbing is done in a style called ADR. And ADR.
You're going to say in a style called chaos.
Absolute
It's very
chaos.
chaotic.
No, it's ADR. And those of you in film know of ADR for being something slightly different than what we do, which is you film on set, and then they'll go back and listen to it, and if any of the audio doesn't sound good enough to be in the finished product, they'll bring the actor into a studio, have a condenser microphone, or hopefully the same mic they used on set, pointed right at that actor, and that actor will do the exact same line in the exact same way to the best of their ability to sync it, and then they will use that audio. So it's automated dialogue replacement, I think, is what ADR stands for. We are doing the same thing, but from Japanese to English. So what that means is all of us are in a padded room, being insane,
Like crazy people, yeah.
recording alone. every single anime that you watch that is dubbed into English, those actors were alone and bringing those performances to life using only their imaginations. It's a skill. It's hard to develop sometimes.
It is, yeah.
We are, I promise, going to be getting 2 questions shortly. I have one, and then we'll get to some fan questions. I want to switch tracks just a little. You both obviously have done live action. Is there anything you're working on right now where your fans will get to see you on screen and your face and your voice? Is there anything that you can tell us about what you're working on right now?
Well, if you say live action, that's very particular. I'm in a horror anthology series on Prime called The Nexus. That's really fun. It's just horror shorts. I'm a big horror fiend, so I was really excited to do it. So I'm in one. I'm co-starring in one of those episodes. So live action.
Perfect.
That's that.
Yes.
But yeah, that's not.
What about you,
voiceover.
Brandon?
I'm working on a couple video games and some anime right now that I can't talk about quite yet. But if we're talking about live action,
Yeah.
I was in a web series called Confessionals, and it's about conventions. And everyone in it, like Jeremy's in it, Bryce is in it, Michael's in it, I'm in it, and we all play very exaggerated versions of ourselves.
Yeah.
You can find it on YouTube. Look for Confessionals and just type in like Jeremy Lee or Bryce Papenbrook or Michael Tatum or whatever, and you'll find it. And it's quite funny. Highly recommend.
And yeah, give it up. All right. Let's go with first question.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Abby. Voice actor to baby voice actor. What is your process like for coming up with an original character versus a character that has that sub, that Japanese sub like you guys have?
Oh, like a fully original character.
Yeah, just like your character building process.
Yeah. Many times when we get sides for an anime, there is no clip. There's no audio clip. There's like, this is the character, here's the backstory, here are the lines. If you're lucky, you get a picture. We love a picture. We love a
Yes.
picture on an audition side.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
And really, we are trying to figure out that character's motivations, what's the vibe. We're trying to think like, oh, is this character like any other characters that I've played or that I know of in media? And then like you can get real woo-woo with actor technique. Like
Totally.
and
my
it goes
gosh.
so deep. Like, where does the character exist in your body? Oh, it's in my shoulder. Like Brianna Palencia in My Hero, her My Hero character. I cannot think of the name right now.
Netta?
No, yes. That voice for her exists outside of her body.
Whoa.
Yeah, fascinating, right? So all these different processes, there's all these different acting techniques that we draw from for
And I think
that.
we all have different processes. It's really
Absolutely.
interesting. Artwork is really important. I've always a lot of my history is like including writing, so I really let the sides, what the character says, influence as much as possible. Like, okay, what are you telling me about your personality? What are you telling? And then, honestly, maybe I don't know. It's just me, but I try to not do too much and just let myself shine through because that's what casting really wants to hear. I think Valerie Aram calls it like your ice cream flavor. Everybody has different ice cream flavors. And at the end of the day, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I have 2 little sisters. I had this history, and that's going to come through in my read. So I'm either right for the character or I'm not. So if I don't let myself shine through, so I have to just let me come through also, and then I'm right for certain characters.
Yeah, I think a lot of actors get pigeonholed into trying to figure out, like, what does the casting director want
Yes.
here? No, be your authentic self, and if you're right for the part, you'll get pulled in for it.
Exactly.
I think, 'cause
There's
one
a
thing-
lot of freedom to that.
There is. Well, yeah, you just let it go. Just be yourself,
Yeah.
and it works out, and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I did not put that together until you
What?
just said that. I have a sister who is 7 years younger than me, and so
Yeah.
I really identified with the protective nature of Gyutaro, and I think that had a big role to play in that audition as well. So, yeah.
Amazing.
So it just
And you kind of
evidence the point.
naturally infuse that into your reads.
Right.
You can't fabricate it. It's
No.
just there. Yeah, it's really interesting.
It's wild.
Thank you.
That's so cool. I didn't know that.
Next question.
She's in vet school right now.
Good question.
Hi, my name is Eddie. I was wondering, what was the hardest, most emotional scene or line you voiced in Demon Slayer?
I think we know what mine was.
Yeah.
If you've seen the movie.
Brandon?
Thank you.
Mine's a tie between that wild fight with Tengen, like Gyutaro and Tengen.
So good.
Whoa. And can we just like, the stars of the show are the animators, because wow, like
Crazy.
insane, like
insane.
phenomenal. But it's a tie between that and that like 16-second ramp up scream with Tengen, or him and his sister at the very end there, like
so
ugh,
good.
right? It was
Sobbing.
It was good writing.
Sobbing.
It was good writing.
Oh, so good.
Hi, my name's Jacob. I'm from Des Moines, Iowa. Hello, hello.
Yay.
Give it up.
I've been watching Demon Slayer for 3 years now, and I think everyone would agree with me when say the Entertainment District arc is the best arc of the Demon Slayer anime.
It's my favorite.
Your favorite?
I love the movie and I love your art. Literally, it's the best. It's so good.
I really like the writing. The sister.
It's so good.
Thank you.
All right. So, for my question for you, if you were to bring in a big name actor or celebrity for the next Demon Slayer movie, who would you bring in?
Oh my gosh, Meryl Streep.
Oh!
I want to see Meryl Streep in Demon Slayer, please.
Oh my God,
Wouldn't that be insane?
guys, we gotta get Meryl. We gotta get Meryl.
Hashtag we gotta get Meryl. That's my
choice.
dream.
If Meryl's
What
on the table,
what about-
I'm definitely signing that petition.
What about Liam Neeson?
Oh,
Absolutely.
That'd be great too.
Heck yeah.
Great choice as well.
Thank you. Next question.
Hi.
I obviously Alex Lee is not here right now at this panel, and my question was kind of for him, but I can ask you too because you're in the movie. So in your opinion, like Zenitsu, he had, I swear I saw his eyes open in the movie. Is that like, is there in your opinion like a purpose for that?
I don't know, but I will say, it's funny you say that because somebody pointed out to me, Kanao, my character at the beginning of the series, she's very traumatized, like dissociating from herself. She can't even talk. Her eyes are drawn differently than by the end of the show as she wakes up inside. So I think Demon Slayer, I wonder if that's something we should all go back and like kind of look for. But I bet certain characters, their eyes change, and that really is representative of their inner growth, which I think is a really nice little thing, but I never even noticed that. Somebody told me that about Kanao, and I was like, and I went back and I looked at it, and I was like, mind blown.
Wow.
Good question. Good answer. Very good answer. Next question.
Hi, my name is Max. I was wondering how long it took for you to develop your characters into what we see on screen nowadays.
Any, like Demon Slayer specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's very fast. Generally, if you audition for a role and you get the role, it's pretty rare that they'll take you in a different direction.
Yeah.
You know, 9 times out of 10, you'll send in an audition and they'll cast you because they like what they hear. They're like, that's it, we want that.
Yes.
They bring you in and they play you back your audition and you do the thing. And usually, honestly, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And they're like, all right, let's go. Great. And you go in for your first session. The amount of time we spend setting the voice is very short. It's very short. Usually we have the voice as we walk in, and it's our audition, and they might tweak it slightly with intentions or like a texture or something. But we get in that booth and we start blasting through cues, and it's fast. So
It really is.
not a lot of time. That's why we use all of our training.
Yeah.
Good question.
So this is for Brandon, and it's not a Demon Slayer question, but can you talk about how you got into being Apollo in Epic the Musical?
Oh, yeah.
And
Sure. Oh, some Epic fans in the audience.
have
Yes,
you heard
yes.
anything about being an Ilium?
Yeah, yes, I will talk about that. Yes, first of all, thank you so much for everyone who is a fan of Epic. That it is, yeah, it has turned into quite the phenomenon. When I got into Epic the Musical, it was 2021, and Jorge came across my For You page, and I was like, oh, this is cool. This is neat, so I commented, and I was like, rooting for you. What a cool concept. Like, this is neat. And then he was auditioning, and I was like, yeah, I'll audition. A lot of fans have come to my table and said like, oh, did you know someone? Did you make a call? And I was like, no, I auditioned like everyone else, you know? If you go on my TikTok page, you can go back, you can find my audition for Antinuous, and I was not the right voice for Antinuous, but I was the right voice for Apollo, and Jorge heard that. So always audition, all of you. If you get the sides, you always turn in the audition. that's the lesson. So yes, and then it has turned into wild thing. Like my Spotify listeners went from I think like 70,000 monthly to like it spiked to over 1 million. And I was like, what is happening? What phone go brrr, you know? It was very intimidating actually. I was like, what do I do? Ah! You know. So yes, Ilium is in its very early days, everyone. It took Jorge a minute to write Epic the Musical, so we do not know what that's going to look like. I would love to be part of Ilium. If Jorge decides to have me back, I would love to reprise. But as of yet, we don't know exactly how that's going to manifest. But I'm so excited to see what he does with the project, and can't wait to see what's next.
Thank you. Next question.
So this one is for Kanao. I forgot your name. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Brianna.
So Brianna, I have a question. When you first met Tanjiro in Demon Slayer, and he convinced Kanao to stop using the coin, how did that make you feel?
I just knew that it was kind of the little trick that Kanao needed to wake up her heart. So, like, he had her flip the coin, but with the stakes of it's going to decide whether she follows her heart or not. And she had never even thought that she could ask that of the coin, that she could ever even follow her heart. What is her heart? What is her heart saying? So I just thought it was a really, really precious, big moment, and that's where everything changed for her. It was very exciting. Thank you.
Good question.
So this question is for both of you. In Demon Slayer, who is your favorite character aside from yourself?
So mine are actually you and Erica Lindbeck's character.
Oh, Gyutaro and Daki?
Yeah, I wasn't joking. Entertainment District arc, I thought was just like literal fire, just absolutely insane. And you got like your the backstory with your demons and everything was just everything.
Oh, that's so kind of you. I thought the writing was so good on that.
It was, yeah.
Mine.
You have to say Kanao now.
I
Here, let me
say-
slip you a dollar bill.
The eyes. I wish I knew. We're gonna talk. I wanted to hear about your like motivations and stuff on this character because I know you've gone so deep with that character. I can tell. Like even how you answered that last question, I was like, oh yeah. I want to talk. I'm gonna do like the flashy bro answer, and I'm so sorry, but you'll understand. Tengen's so cool. Tengen's so cool. Tengen's my favorite.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
In the following movies that are coming up, what fight are you excited to see animated? It's not a spoiler.
I'm just saying, you ain't seen nothing yet. So it's just like, no crumbs. Hold my beer.
Good question. Next question.
Hi, my name's Ruby. I've been watching Demon Slayer for a couple years, and I just want to thank you guys for like all that you guys do. And my question was like, if your characters had like the swap role, so if Kanao was a demon and Gyutaro was a slayer, how would you think that would play out?
Oh, I want to see Kanao as a demon. That'd be so cool. Did you know, I saw a YouTube short. I don't know if this is true. I didn't check my sources. But somebody did a video, and they were talking about the original story of Demon Slayer, and Kanao was supposed to be a bad guy.
How fun.
I don't know if it's true, but look it up. It was interesting. I was like, this is some interesting lore. But I want to see Kanao as a demon. That'd be so cool.
That'd be super cool. That was definitely not the case for Gyutaro.
Yeah.
Gyutaro was not supposed to be a Hashira.
Can you imagine?
No, I cannot imagine. It's hard for me to
actually can't
imagine. I think
imagine
there
that,
would be like a moral and ethical conflict that Gyutaro would need. He'd need a lot of therapy, I think, to be a Hashira. Yeah, and probably a shower. Yeah, some talks about hygiene,
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Good question. Next question.
My name's Connor, and I was just, this is a shout out to Ray Chase too. Woo, Tengen! What was the funniest part of voicing your characters?
When Tanjiro put the teacup on Kanao's head. Yes.
So Erica Lindbeck and I have been friends for a while, and when we were cast in the Entertainment District arc, we had been playing Dungeons and Dragons for a year and a half, and we were in the same campaign. Yes. So we had already had several emotional scenes in our D&D campaign, and then we hop on a call, and she goes, "Brandon, are you the brother?" And I was like, "Wait, what?" And of course, my actor buddy's like, "Oh, NDA, NDA." And then I'm like, "Wait, I'm NDA too. Wait, hold on. Okay."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yes." And she's like, "Oh," it was wild, right? So any chance that Erica and I have like back and forth, like Daki and Gyutaro, I had so much fun with because it was just, we had so much experience acting off each other in a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. So yeah.
So cool.
It was neat. It was neat.
It's a great
Fun.
That's a great answer. I love that.
It was meant to be.
It was.
All right, go ahead.
I was wondering if you could have anyone else in the cast voice your characters, who would it be? And if you could voice any other character, who would it be?
Oh my gosh.
That's hard.
These are all hard questions.
I know. What? What did you think of?
I want Fred Taisho-era to be Gyutaro.
I want Channing Tatum to be Kanao. You made me think
That
of that.
would be amazing. I want to hear that. No, wait, I want Meryl Streep to be Gyutaro now. That's what I want. We gotta go back. We need Meryl.
Dead.
And I want to voice Kanao now. And you can voice Gyutaro.
I get to voice.
You can voice Gyutaro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, Tengen. I want to hear you as Tengen.
Dead.
Liam Neeson.
Liam
as
Neeson.
Kanao.
Wow.
Go ahead.
What was the most challenging aspect of voicing your character, and how did you overcome it?
I don't know. You first.
Yeah. Mine's like, I know exactly. Okay. The hardest part about my character was the technical aspect of it. That's a weird voice, y'all. The human voice is not meant to do that for any extended period of time.
Have you heard it?
Yeah, I come from the opera world. Like, I studied opera when I was younger, and I sang a bunch. Yeah, opera! Woo! C'est bon, c'est très bon. Like vocal health, I'm very like nerdy about vocal health, and so when I started doing like video game voiceover, I was like, what are we doing? Oh my gosh, what are we doing to our voices? So I'm very concerned with vocal health, and I'm very passionate about it being like, that information being disseminated to other actors, because it's not talked about enough, truly. I don't think it is. We have a lot of wonderful directors that know their stuff and protect us actors, but I think it's important for us actors to know how to protect ourselves too. So with this role, with Gyutaro, yes, it was very difficult to deliver these emotional performances with this technical aspect of the voice, but also there was a big concern of vocal damage with Gyutaro's voice, especially with the screaming. It's very textured, and it's very weird, and it's very unnatural. So I had to take a lot of precautions when I was recording the Entertainment District arc. One of them was, I told my agent, if I book a Demon Slayer session, nothing else that day. I am booked out the entire day. I'm sleeping in. I'm hydrating. I'm eating. And then after every single session, 2 hour max.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. They were fine with it. It wasn't a problem. They were like, "We get it."
Yeah.
But after every single session, I would not speak for the rest of the day to allow the swelling to go down. And because of that, I had no damage. My range is fine. That role did not hurt me in any way because I was proactive about it. And I encourage every other voice actor to do that too.
Wow.
It's hard though. It's hard.
That's so intense.
It was. I ate a lot of ice cream actually, because I was like, I can't speak. I'm gonna eat ice cream. Thank you, Halo Top.
And I think the most challenging thing for Kanao was at the beginning, she suffered through so much trauma that she was basically mute. And she actually narrates her backstory, and she talks about the abuse and hearing a snapping sound, and she never felt pain again. The level that I had to get to disassociate from my own body and to literally it was so intense, and I felt a lot of responsibility because I had to do that in just so many words.
Yeah.
So I really took that seriously, and it was really challenging.
Did you have, okay, quick tangent. Yeah. So my self-care while recording was Halo Top ice cream. What has your self-care been on your Demon Slayer journey?
Spamming my sister with memes of spoilers.
Nice.
So before the movies, I got my dad, I wrote a watch list for my mom and dad to watch so they could get, or for my Yeah, my sister and my dad, and they watched like all the things, and now they're super into it, and they like enjoyed the movie and everything. And now my dad's like, no spoilers, but my sister's like, yeah, spoil me. So now I'm like, everything.
That's great.
We won't tell. All right. Thank you. Good question. Next question.
Hi, my name's Kylie, and I hope you guys know what Percy Jackson is, but if not, I have a simpler question.
I'm familiar with Percy Jackson. Not like super deep. Please don't quiz me on lore, but
Yeah, I'm wondering where we're going with this.
Okay. The Percy Jackson question would be if, with the Great God cabins, what would your character be in the cabin?
All right, no more hard questions.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Gyutaro would get in. I think maybe Olympus isn't really Gyutaro's scene. I think it's just too clean for him. I think he wouldn't want to get it dirty, you know. I really don't. I don't think he would. That's just my vibe.
It's a creative question.
I like the question, though.
Do you have an idea for Kanao?
For Kanao, I would think probably Persephone.
That's a good one.
I take that as a compliment.
That's a good one.
Oh my gosh.
Do we
I
have
could
like
vibe
a
with that.
dirty Greek god?
No, I was trying to think like.
Did you say Ares or Hermes? Because if you said Hermes, yikes.
Okay. All right. No, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, thank
Good
you for
question.
your question.
Good question.
Very creative.
All right, next question. I think we have time for 3 more questions. Sorry.
So,
Easy question. Just kidding.
so, in any of the shows you voiced in, what was the most embarrassing voices you did?
Embarrassing voice?
Embarrassing. Oh, I got one. I got one.
What?
Easy.
What is it?
Easy. All right. Well, it was embarrassing because I had to do it at 8 o'clock in the morning. All right. Any One Piece fans? There's like a little show called One Piece. Yeah. there you
Couple
are.
people have seen it.
All right. I voice a character, a villain named Dellinger. Shark Boy Dellinger. He's a villain. He's very annoying.
Okay.
He's at the top of my. I have to be fully warmed up to voice Dellinger, and his attacks. He has a high heel kick attack, and it's like, yeah, like
oh my
hot, like
God!
stratospheric.
I am dead.
I moved to Los
I have
Angeles.
To hear this
Oh yeah,
character. This sounds
I'll do it more
amazing.
backstage. I moved to Los Angeles right in the middle of recording One Piece. And the studio, Crunchyroll, records 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Those are the studio hours in Central Time.
Uh-oh.
So you move to LA and you're recording remotely. That's 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So like, my voice does not work until 2 hours after being awake. So
Me too.
8 a.m. session, I'm up at 6.
Oh yes.
Drinking my tea, and it was like 8 a.m. And I'm. Yeah, that's probably my most embarrassing one. How about you?
Amazing.
All right.
I don't know. Embarrassing? I don't know.
Weird.
How about you were nervous about it, but it went fine? Something like that. Anything from your, like, lots of things you've done.
Yeah, I mean, if it's that type of thing,
Yeah.
that through that lens, then I would say Akira from Astral Chain. I voiced the female counterpart to Alex Lee. They're twins.
Oh.
They're the protagonist character. And the director was very seriously wanting the female to sound as masculine as the male. And I don't know if you could tell, but I'm very feminine. I'm a girly girl. I like being a girl. I'm a girl. And so I had to not only be as masculine as Alex Lee, but they're also cops. It was very hard.
So they were like, bro it up. Can you throw it up?
It was so hard. It was so hard. I thought I was going to get recast. I was
I'm
sweating.
going to have to hear this to believe it. Yeah.
I was sweating in there.
You're very good, though, so I'm sure it's awesome. Thank you for that question, sir. Okay, next question.
So, hey
2
there.
more.
My name's Tony. I just had to say, with the release of the Entertainment District Arc and Infinity Castle, I feel it's been the best representation of speed and dedication of training since Dragon Ball Z. So.
Wow, thank you.
Ayo.
And then the question for me would be, if you could create your own breathing technique, what would it be and why?
Oh, this is fun. What I really love, I love matcha.
Matcha.
Matcha breathing. Matcha breathing, 5th form. Matcha latte with oat milk.
Yo. French bulldog breathing. Mine's French bulldog breathing. It's like a bunch of snorting. But it's so cute. So cute. That'd be mine.
That's fun. I like that question.
That's a fun question. Okay, maybe 2 more. So go ahead.
My name is Ellie, and I was wondering, of all the characters that you guys voice acted, which one was your favorite?
So their
Pick a
entire
favorite
career.
child that
It's
lives
hard.
in your heart.
Yeah, pick a favorite child. Okay. All right. I'm most proud of Gyutaro from a technical angle standpoint. Yeah. But I think like the one that makes. Oh gosh, if anyone speaks Japanese in here, it makes my heart go kyun. It's like, yeah, that's the feel. Ooh, that's the feeling. That's the feeling of this word. Given. There's a show called Given.
Oh, wow.
You've heard of it. Good. Yeah, highly recommend Given. It will break your heart and put it back together again. I covered all the music from it a year before we even thought there was going to be a dub.
Wow.
And so, yeah, you can listen to that on Spotify. Just look, music. But yeah, Given. How about you?
Current, if you make me pick a favorite child, Kumako from Soma Spider So What? Yeah, not enough love. Everybody go watch that show. That's your assignment. And, but after movie 2, Kanao.
Thank you. Next question. Oh, no more questions. All right, I have.
Wait, there's one.
I have
There's one.
Oh,
Black Clover. No, Black Clover. I'm calling you up, please.
Go for it.
Like this? Bonjour. How you doing? So my question is, well, first, thank you for explaining that every voice actor is in solitude when they're voice acting. So thank you for that. My question was, did you ever have a line that just kind of stuck in your brain, or like your favorite line, or just a line in the script you're like, I don't want to say that, or I have to say this?
Have you ever had the experience like it happens to me all the time where you've had your session and you go home, you're eating dinner or something, and something like just plays back and you just say it again and you're like, well, and maybe you don't say it, it just runs through your head, and you're like, yo, that was really good. That was really good.
No, there's certain things that you're like, oh, that was so fun, or certain things where you're like, man, I couldn't speak today, and I couldn't say normal words. And we have so many instances of that. I can't think of anything else.
Well, I had one. It was like the fight scene between Tengen and Gyutaro. I'll show you no mercy because my name is Gyutaro. That one, that plays in my head.
You know what?
Whenever someone has wronged me and I need to like set a boundary, that's whenever I'm not setting boundaries for myself and I need to, that plays in my head, and I'm like, no, this is my cookie. You can't have it.
I will say, since you said that does make sense, I replayed the Scream from movie 1. It's just, it lives in me.
Oh, Scream.
Like,
Great question.
I'm frozen in time until 2 years from now when I get to go in there and continue with that started.
And with that, that's a great question. Our time has come to the end. Please give them some Utah love. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. You're going to be at your table in the morning?
So I'm leaving early. I'm only here 11 to 2 tomorrow. So if you want to come chat, get an auto.
Grab a friend.
I'm out by 2, so come try to get as early as possible.
Go see her first, then come see me. I'll be here all day tomorrow.
All right, let's give it up one more time. Thank you so much.
Utah.